Hi Pisces, and welcome to your March 2024 reading. This is a reading for all Pisces placements or for people who are just drawn to the title. I'm not that strict with astrology here on this channel, so let's see what's up for you at this time. Oh, there's already an Ace of Cups in the reverse falling out. All right, we will keep that in mind. In the first part of the reading, I will talk about a general energy. In the second part, I will talk about relationships, so stay tuned. All right, so we have an Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is, as a general energy, maybe something... Oh, wow, a lot of cups. Your card is here. This can be something where you're building up maybe to an idea of what is for you and what is not for you, especially when it comes to an emotional level. So many emotions, I can't even deal. We have a moon card. This is your card, Pisces, so this is you. We have a Knight of Cups. This is also a water sign card, and we have an Ace of Cups in the reverse, and we do have a Four of Wands underneath the Four of Wands, Queen of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, this is let's try to unpack this. This is really very much about trying to step into a deeper layer, I think, of emotions this week. I mean, this is your season still, so this would make a lot of sense. And tapping deeper into a sense of the unknown, I want to say. Really letting your emotions guide you forward here with the Knight of Cups. As you can see, she is like holding this cup, moving towards this Moon card, and the Moon card is really about the subconscious, about things that are in deeper layers of our consciousness, maybe a little hidden, maybe a little scary, but it seems like there is really a necessity right now to move into these new layers and to maybe look at our shadows, maybe look at our more instinctual sides, to really figure out what is for us, what is not for us. How can we start a new way emotionally? Ace of Cups in the reverse. How can we not, much more important, start a new way emotionally? What is not our direction? What is not for us? Four of Wands in the reverse. Meeting ourselves with an intense amount, I want to say, of self-love. So the Queen of Cups is really very much in her self-love energy. As you can see, she's really also trying to be very gentle to herself, very gentle with herself, very gentle with her surroundings as well, but first and foremost, gentle with herself in this process of going deeper. It is something that Pisces is actually really good at, going deeper, tapping into deeper layers of consciousness, more tapping into the vibe of how something feels rather than what something looks on the outside, and really trying to get in touch with what feels right for us and what doesn't. When I say what feels right and doesn't, it really is about this Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands in the reverse being some sort of stop sign here. There's some sort of sense of not moving into this new direction, not stepping out of what we're familiar with, because maybe we would not really act in our highest position of loving ourselves and taking care of ourselves with the Queen of Cups here. This is very intriguing, especially with the Moon card. As you can see in this particular Moon card, there is this somewhat dark creature in the water that really tries to represent a shadow aspect of ourselves that we might have not been dealing with by now, that we might have not integrated, as you would say, in a psychological sense. And it's something that maybe even hinders us. Maybe these are the shadows that maybe hinder us to really figure out what is the next step to move forward. The Ace of Cups, of course, is a new opportunity when it comes to your emotional life, how things feel, also maybe your love life. We will look at love and relationships in a second. But this Ace of Cups is a recurring theme in this reading. So we have this Ace of Cups here 3 times in different settings. Once it's the Knight of Cups holding it, being very sure of herself. She is like, oh, yeah, this is how I feel. This is how I want to move forward with this. This is also maybe how I communicate my feelings. This is maybe how I use my feelings to maybe even do something creative with it. This is a good tool for me to move forward. I'm very sure of my emotions, and once we touch those deeper layers of the subconscious, it can become quite confusing, and we might not be as sure anymore as to how we feel about a situation or how we really experience a situation emotionally, and therefore we can get doubtful on how to bring this new emotion forward, or how we are supposed to feel about a thing. Yeah, there's this doubtful energy in a sense, and it's interesting. The Queen of Cups is saying, be very, very gentle with yourself. Love on yourself as much as you can. Be very understanding. Meet yourself as your most kindest and nicest and most understanding and compassionate friend, and also mother yourself in a way, parent yourself from your best capabilities. So yeah, be very gentle with yourself. This is a card that assures us that we are emotionally equipped and mature enough to also handle a situation. So she is very mature, of course. She's very balanced in her emotions. She's very mature, and she's very grown and adult in a way, and in power of her emotions and in control. So that's a good thing. This is such a beautiful card. This is such a beautiful deck. Shout out to this person who made this deck. Most of you guys probably know it, the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sterl. Such a beautiful deck. Okay, let's look at relationships. This can be any relationship. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. As far as this looks, I'm probably gonna get some love relationship and romantic cards, because this is very romantic energy as well, with all the cups and all the water energy. So much water. And your sign is here, so the Pisces card is here, the Moon card. Knight of Cups can also be a Pisces card. Queen of Cups, of course, also. These are all water sign cards. Okay, so we do have this other person, other side, energies that are impacting you at this time from the outside, external influences, relationships. As I said, this can be a family relationship, a friendship, a work colleague, but it can of course be romantic love. So, 8 of Cups. Well, I'm not gonna comment on that just yet, because I want to see a little more. This other person, or there's people surrounding you, or a certain energy. Oh, interesting. Huh. I mean, this could be really, for some of you, a moment of rejection, which is uncomfortable, of course, because what you're offering and what you're wanting is an Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is saying, well, I see a long-term potential in this. I want to invest into this. Maybe offering a new way, a new start, also in an existing friendship or relationship, being like, oh, that's the way to go. Why don't we move in this sustainable direction that is of value, and why don't we build in this direction? I want to plant this seed, and I have this idea of how to move forward. 8 of Cups, when there is somebody on the other side with an 8 of Cups, they might just be like, well, no, that's not for me, I'm sorry. This is not emotionally what I am seeing as fulfilling to me, because the 8 of Cups is really walking away from something, and it looks very much like somebody could be walking away from an offer that you're making, or they're not seeing your worth, which is of course very uncomfortable and could be very confusing with your general energies, of course, because it might trigger something in your deeper layers of consciousness that are uncomfortable, of course, when people reject us. But you know, rejection is God's protection, so this very much seems like somebody is really just blind to what you have to offer and does not see the worth of a new start, maybe, or the worth of, it doesn't even have to do with you, you know. There's people who don't see the worth of something sustainable long term. They're just like not in that energy right now. It seems like it's something new. It seems like it's somebody new. This could also be this, the grass is always greener on the other side kind of energy, where people are like, well, but maybe I find something better. Well, good luck, you know. Good luck if you find somebody who has that much love to give. Then you might be an idiot to walk away, but I guess some people want to be with their equal, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I mean, let's see. I'm gonna draw one more card for this other person and for you, and then I'm gonna draw cards how you might move forward with this. Yeah, this, I don't know, maybe this person is just resentful for a reason, or they are not ready. They might also be hurt from the past if this is a new person and they are not ready to accept love. Four of Cups. This is an energy where we might still be in a position of isolation, or not inspired to take on new connections, or waiting for some more stimulating experience or inspiration, or like somebody who is more exciting to us. That doesn't mean that you are not exciting, but just for this particular person it maybe means something else, or they are still holding resentment against you for something and they are not ready to accept what you have to offer. This looks just like a negative Nancy to me. I mean, look at these two cards, like, nah, I don't know, I don't want it. Well, okay then, bye. I wouldn't waste my time on this type of energy, because if somebody, you know, if somebody gives me a feeling that what I have to offer is not of value, then, well, that's the door. I hope you find what you're looking for, man. So yeah, Ten of Swords. For you, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, this could actually be that realization, like, I'm not gonna sweat this anymore. I'm just like done. This is what I have to offer. If you don't wanna accept it, then that's really your problem, not mine, you know. You had your chance, you didn't take it. You think you deserve something more or better, or you think that this is not the right thing for you. No hard feelings. Have a good life. That's really, I mean, I know this sounds harsh, but I feel like this is the energy here. Oh, Knight of Cups. What the hell? What the hell, Pisces? Are you dreaming up in your what's going on here? This is just a lot of feelings, you know. It seems a little too dramatically romantic, because there is romantic feelings, and there might be a person who is just fed up with something, whatever it is. If this is a new person, it might be also like, you know, the drama of, for some reason, Knight of Cups is not even such a negative energy, but it's very romantic and in their feelings, and not very, very grounded, you know. So it's like there's a lot of things said, there's a lot of things communicated that are very emotional. Everybody's bringing their emotions forward. Maybe it's really that kind of Hollywood type, well, out of love I let you go type of thing, you know. I don't want to hold you back. This is coming from a place of love. This could be something that somebody is saying to you, and even though I don't think this is a lie or this is BS, you know, I think this is something very honest. The Knight of Cups upright doesn't have bad intentions. and there's a lot of romantic feelings involved, but still somebody, I think, decides that they cannot take a chance maybe with you, or they cannot take this stable long-term idea of relationships with you, even though there's a lot of feelings. That could very well be the case. King of Pentacles in the reverse would also suggest that. We have that on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry, Pisces. If that's the case, if that's your story, of course this is not for everybody, then, you know, that's just something that definitely stirs up some stuff that's in deeper layers and might, you know, be irritating here with the Moon card. Well, okay. Let's see if we can get one Crowley card as an overall energy, and then I will also pull an oracle card. If this is not your story, then this is very specific. This could be the Truth card, yeah. The Four of Swords. This is about not trying to continue the conflict if you're in conflict with a person, or in a constant type of discussion or conversation. This is really retreating and taking your time and trying to prepare for what's to come and giving yourself a lot of rest and time. With this not being your story, as I said, it's really about also figuring out if you're single and there is no particular person, because I see this story that is more abstract, where it's really you thinking about how come I see these chances with people who are just not, I want to say, ready to commit. You know, how come I am drawn to these people? How come I see something sustainable long-term with somebody like that, and how come I do attract that maybe? So, or how come I might not fully realize that that's the situation? So this is something to think about if you're single and if you're not in a connection, or if there is no person. Again, a lot of self-love is involved. Be very gentle with yourself. This is not about you know, being hard on yourself or blaming yourself. This is more about trying to find the deeper layers where those things started to program themselves into you, maybe in childhood, maybe in past relationships, etc. Okay, let's also look at a unicorn oracle card. This is a German deck, so I will translate, of course. I have a German speaking channel. If any of you guys are German speakers, I do readings there as well. Pretty much the same amount of readings, but every reading is different. So I do an additional reading in German for March. That is a different reading. Often resonates, often it brings up the same topics, of course, but it's a different reading. Okay. Nice. Creativity. These are very advice-based cards. I love those cards. Paint, draw, think, and act in a creative way. Very beautiful. So yeah, dear Pisces, that was your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Please, 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 please consider subscribing to this channel. I've been here for years at this point on this thing called YouTube. As you can see in the back, I am also an artist. I am a musician mainly, and that is what I spend my time on most of the time. And this is a side hustle or a side thing that I'm trying to do. It would be nice if it would be a side hustle, because I'm not really making lots of money with it. So, you know, and that's something that I kind of want to change, to be quite honest, because I think my readings have very high quality, and if you enjoy those readings, then please come back and please subscribe and please like and please comment, because it's really hard to get into the algorithm if you're not such a, let's say, regular content creator. If you sometimes take a break, then YouTube might not consider you as this regular creator, and that's why my numbers often are very stuck. I'm trying to change that, but I'm really asking every single one of you who looks at those readings and who has some sense of enjoyment or feels like they're of quality, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting. Of course, it's for free. Anything else you find in the description box below, please check it out, and you can also check out my art and stuff. And yeah, that's it. Please come back soon. Bye. See ya.